let's talk about the camera. As mentioned in the beginning, I use Sony cameras, and here I use the Sony A6600 because the autofocus is just amazing. Why do you need an autofocus? I will demonstrate it right now. So now I have disabled the autofocus, and I will go in and talk to you, or even go back, and now you see I'm out of focus because the autofocus is disabled and I'm now in manual focus. And the problem is, if you are moving in and out, if you go back and forth, if you do an active style of presentation, then you definitely miss the focus. If I engage the autofocus again, then you see the focus is always on the eye. So I have in my recording a small, on the screen over there, a small square over my eye. And if I hide this eye, the recording of the eyes over here. And when I now go back, you see I'm always and again in the focus. And that's really, really great because I can move, I can bring in other stuff in, and now I see this is in focus. And when I bring it away, I'm in focus again. And that's really, really nice. So go for a camera that has eye autofocus, if possible, and that has a fast focus even in video recording. But modern cameras do this quite good. The second stuff to have in mind is the recording size. So if possible, record in 4K. 4K means that you have 4000 pixels, 3860 by 2140 or so. I don't have the numbers right now in my head, but it's not the problem. Just go for 4K. And to think about or to have in mind, what's crucial is that we deliver our files in full HD, so in 2K. That means we have a lot of pixels in the recording and we can crop into the video afterwards. And that's a great stuff because the camera you're using is not just one camera, it's two camera angles. Why? Because you have this angle, that's the big angle, the angle you have set it up, you see everything, and you can crop into, and you have enough pixels to have a second angle. If you have a mistake or something else, when you're talking to the camera, you can crop in. So you do a cut in the software and a cut afterwards, and then you crop, you zoom in into the 4K material because you record it in 4K and you deliver in 2K. You have 2K of playing space, to name it in this way, and that's really nice because you can alter the angles and make the material more pleasing because it's not you talking the whole time into the camera like I'm doing right now. You have the possibilities to go in, go out, switch to another virtual angle, I will call it, and you have enough pixels to do it right so. And the third thing, that's the thing that's combined to a good autofocus, is that you can go with an open aperture. And an open aperture means that the background is blurred. And if I show something like this remote, you see I'm here in the background. I'm totally blurred because the focus is right now here in front. When I bring myself in focus again, you see I'm in focus and the foreground is blurred and the background is blurred also. So just see the difference now, here in focus, here not in focus. Now my face is in focus and the hand, and the background is out of focus. So use a lens that has an open aperture. I use a 1.4 f1.4 lens, so I know that the background is out of focus and the viewer will just concentrate on the face, on this focus area, and the camera is for the eye autofocus, so that my eyes are always in focus, and this is where the focus should be.